Okay, so I promised an update on trying Bill's method of putting my adhesive on. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh my gosh. At the end of about 6.5 or 7 hours, I could feel that the adhesive was loosening and not really holding the bottom teeth. Um, but of course, when I leave the house, I leave without anything because I'm so used to my teeth just staying right where they're supposed to be. Yeah, so. Bill, honey, it might work for you, baby, but it doesn't work for me at all. He might have a better fit on the bottom than I do. So I'm back to the old way of doing things until I can find something different. And that's just the way it goes. But you just have to experiment until you find something that works for you. And that's what I continue to do. And in fact, I went out and, oh, I meant to have them here with me. I don't. I went out and I bought some C-bond strips that just go into the bottom of the denture. And I'm going to see if the C-bond strips will help the denture to stop from floating up on me. Now, the denture will float up at about the end of about maybe 12 hours. And if I weren't so freaking lazy, I'd go in there and I would just clean out the denture and re-glue it a little bit, and then it would be good to go again for another 12 hours. But then sometimes I'm at work, I'm in a public place, and I don't really want to go to a public restroom and do all of that and then have to carry around this little denture kit to do it. So, I just deal with the fact that they float up a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't change the way the teeth look or my speech. It just feels annoying on the inside of my mouth, but not to anyone on the outside. They wouldn't be able to tell. So that's where I'm at with the adhesive experiment. It was a great thought, and Bill, I'm so glad it works for you, but it just didn't work for me. So I wanted to give you this quick short update because I know I had promised that I would, and I'm getting dressed for work. I'm getting ready to go do my duty, and to let all of you know that life gets better as time goes on, and when you start working with adhesive, you just have to experiment until you find the kind that works for you. I can wear the Fixodent, but not for long periods of time because Fixodent tends to not hold my teeth. I don't know why. Fixodent and it works for a while. And if I know that I'm really not going to have my teeth in my mouth that long, maybe I'm having a short day and I know I'm going to be going back to bed, well, then, I'll use it. Otherwise, I pretty well stick with the poly grip. That's what works for me. I do not like the poly grip because it is so thick. I wish they would make a poly grip that is of a thinner consistency like Fixodent, because that makes your teeth feel so much more comfortable in your mouth. But for me, what happened was the bottom teeth actually loosened a little bit, and right in the very front, I became irritated because the denture itself would kind of slide a little bit on it, and I didn't even try to eat. There was just no way that I was going to be able to eat with it because I knew that they didn't feel secure enough in the mouth. And that's the whole reason why I wear a little bit of adhesive, is so that I can eat and eat well. But Bill probably has a much better fit. Excuse me. That's all that I can say. My fit on my bottom, I guess I've learned through this, is not quite as snug as it should be. Okay, so you guys have a great night, have a great weekend, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll talk with everyone later. Bye.